Good morning everyone, my name is Simon Dudley, I'm Life Sciences Video Evangelist. This is my good friend and colleague, Dave Morrison. He's a senior product marketing guy, which kind of means he's quite important, and I'm the company talker. Let's leave it at that. So what we're going to do today, we are going to talk to you about Life Sciences Connected Experience, which we think is probably the single most important thing that happened in video conferencing since 2005, where we launched high-definition video conferencing and revolutionized the entire market. So we have Bob, well, Adara, he's actually a name, but we've named her Bob, and in fact, most of the people in Austin, Texas, which is where Adara is, now call her Bob. Bob's, she's beautiful, she's about 6'5", so don't mess with her. Anyway, on a serious note, what we're going to do is show you, are we going to show a little video? We are going to show it. We're going to show a little video talking about what the connected experience is, and it's meant to be funny, so do feel free to laugh, or just stare at us and we'll be intimidated, and then we'll tell you exactly what you saw and why this matters. Good. So why don't we get started with the presentation? I'm just going to go for a coffee while you watch this, folks. It's about 2 hours long. Is that live now? I'll get rid of live. Plug it back in.
They say in life you only get one chance to make a first impression. No pressure, right? You wait your whole life for that one moment. You got enough blow. Now they want me to take care of that thing. That can be connected. Better. Because I got this to say. They've never seen how it goes. See, I'm ready for this. Don't get me wrong. I know how much you ride. People everywhere watching me, checking out my every move, making sure I don't make any moves. Oh yes, I got this. Nothing like the thrill of being the star of the show. Remember, rule number 1 is to look like them. Be the big deal. Everyone knows you, right? You know what I've been telling my fellas? Once I'm connected, we're all connected. Today is their day too. Everyone's in this together. Just like we're all right there at the same time. Here we go. That thing awaits. No looking back, only looking forward, watching what happens from here. Like I said, no pressure. Time for me to take my seat at the meeting. People are going to watch me transform things from what is done to what can be done. Welcome to my connected experience. I'm talking to the world like they're right here at the table, and I'm reinventing what's possible with my company's meetings. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please have a seat. I am pleased to present the best sales figures this company has seen in the last 3 years. More people have bought our ergonomic chairs in the last quarter than ever before. Life size. Have a seat at the meeting for many. Any device? That's the connected experience.
So let's talk about what a connected experience actually is. So in the last group, it was kind of interesting to see the demographic. Can I have a show of hands? Who here owns a Fitbit? Oh, we've got some people. Excellent. Good. And a Nest thermostat? A Roku? An Apple TV? A television? Oh, right. There's some people with arms that work and everything. Okay, great. So one of the things with all these new devices that are coming out is that they are extremely tightly integrated. In other words, where the thing is and where the service that backs it up, where they meet, where they merge, is now invisible to the user. And traditionally that isn't the case. So what we've decided to do, because it's been such an incredibly successful solution, you think about it, a Nest thermostat is over $100. When was the last time you went to Lowe's and bought a a thermostat with a little lever on the side and spend $100 on it. You wouldn't. But the Nest thermostat changes the way that people think about what a thermostat is. And we've done the same thing with video conferencing. So you're going to have video conferencing at a range of temperatures. No, I'm kidding. It's about the connected experience. And what that means is that what we're going to do now, Dave's going to ring Bob back on our remote control, by the way. And it's funny, we talk about our remote control. Our remote control only has 6 buttons on it because no one in history has ever said, that'll be easier to use, it's got more buttons. So we decided to remove as many buttons as we could from the remote control. I wanted a Morse code key, but apparently that wasn't suitable, so we've now gone for 6 buttons. And what it means is that the user can get on with the experience rather than worrying about how the technology works. Traditionally, video conferencing has been very much a hard to use, hard to sell, hard to buy technology because it's extremely expensive to get inside the game. Because of what we've done with cloud, which is starting, by the way, about $4,500 for a year, that will give you an incredible amount of technology, and we'll talk about that now. So let's talk about what we got here, Dave. What have we just done?
So we just got a connection to Bob in Austin, Texas, and all I did was go into our shared directory, which is available on my video room system, but also that same directory is available on my mobile device, or my PC, or my Mac. It's common across all platforms. So this is just, this isn't thrilling. It's just a point-to-point call, but it can be shared across all devices. I can just call Adara from my phone as easy as I call her from this video system.
In fact, if she was logged in, all of her devices would have run. She would have simply have answered with whichever ones was most suitable for her.
So here's the dilemma. I just don't want to talk to Adara. I want to talk to other people as well. What would I have to do if this was a couple of years ago to actually get another person on the same call?
Well, when you mean a couple of years ago, you mean everyone else, or every single other booth on this show floor. What you would have to do, we'd have to tear this call down, and we'd have to say to Bob one of 2 options. We'll either schedule a call, and then we can all meet in the bridge, or we would say meet you in a meeting room, and then I will give you a nice long IP address to ring, plus a hash sign and a nice room thing, and then a PIN number, and we would all meet there. Except that somebody wouldn't work it out, they'd listen to hold music, electronic green sleeves for the next 20 minutes while we worked out what the meeting was. What we're doing now,
I just do this. Oh, somebody else is in my fish tank. What is going on here?
Talk among yourselves. No, I'm kidding. So what we're going to do now is Dave is simply going to add another call to the environment. Our fish appear to have been called by somebody else, which will have to be later for that. But anyway, what we're going to do now is just simply add another participant. Now, from the user's point of view, they have no idea whether the ability to do that is based in this camera, or based in the codec, or based in the cloud, or based on any other system out there, and it's irrelevant. Now, we're only going to ring 3 sites today, and if you can hear my pulse, that's because we're going to ring. But anyway, we're going to ring 3 sites today, but if you wanted to, you could ring 24 of your best friends. And every single user inside the environment could do that.
Okay, I just got called on the transfer. Oops. Yeah, called my colleague back in Austin because the fish tank wasn't available, but I could have called any of 508 people. It's our directory.
Tightly choreographed, which you could feel. It's like a well-oiled machine, which is the thing we'll be using to hurt the person who used the fish tank. So we got Brian here, and we got Adara here. Now, a couple of things could happen at this point. If Brian wanted to, and I don't want him to, but if Brian wanted to, he could add more people to the call. Or Adara could. Or all of us could join another meeting. So let's say, for argument's sake, Dave was in another location, he had 5 other people in his call. We could match those 2 calls together. It would rip the call apart, it would put it all back together again in a multi-way call for everyone to participate in, and the user needs to know nothing about the technology. Because one of the problems has always been, you've needed a degree in video conferencing to sell it, and probably a PhD in it to buy it. And we have really revolutionized the way that that product works. So that's what we mean by the connected experience. And we're pretty excited by that, because to my knowledge, and my knowledge is accurate, nobody else in this show can do this. They can all give you a meeting room in the sky, that's great. But they cannot give you an environment that is so seamless from the endpoint to the end user. Right? And we think that matters. Now, a couple of things. This starts for about 10 users for about $4,500 for a year. You compare that with buying any of this infrastructure, that is an enormous amount cheaper. The next thing to be aware of is Dave and I are professionals, which means that Life Science pays us to say these things. So you shouldn't necessarily believe us. Right? It's trust but verify. So, as a result of that, every one of you can go to our website and you can download the applications and you can experiment with the technology and you can experiment with it for 2 weeks for free. And if at the end of the 2 weeks and you like it and you pay for it, you can keep it. And you can keep adding more and more users as and when you need to. Right. Anything else, Dave, or is that the end of our prepared remarks?
I just wanted to reiterate the connected device. It's really anywhere, anytime, with any device that you want to use. You're connected to the cloud, and you can get this same experience. But please, like Simon said, come around the booth, share it, and use it some more. We'd love to show it off.
All right, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you all getting involved. Thank you for your 7 minutes.
Ryan, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to say. And the beautiful ladies off to my left, your right, are handing out the free t-shirts that you all get for attending. And we're giving away whoopee cushions, because, well, why wouldn't you give away whoopee? There's nothing funnier than poo and wee, so we're giving away whoopee cushions. And we hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.